Now, Call of Duty is a game that I play with the good company, the boys, Justin Wang, Hugbees, Crinkles, all these fine lads, friends of mine. And it's one of those games that I consider to be a piece of a malware almost on my system. A 200 gigabyte malware. Now, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty has given me some good experiences. I played some Warzone, played some of that multiplayer. I loved the campaign. Spec Ops was designed as a near South Korean MMO money farm, so I'm not even going to go there. But Call of Duty is one of those games that just keeps getting gargantuan updates, and very rarely does Call of Duty actually like do the right thing with their game. One of the things that they've done is quite possibly the dumbest form of virtue signaling possible. Now, have you heard of this hand gesture, right? The okay, congratulations, oh, you failed the game type of shit? This gesture apparently means that you like watt power. That's what it said. Watt power. Why? Well, it's because when you look at that, that's a W, and I guess this is the fucking P, and this has been hijacked by rasses. So the same type of people that dress up as ghosts or whatever and try to like freak people out, those are the idiots out there that turn this into like some hate symbol. This is not a hate symbol, okay? This is as much of a hate symbol as fucking Pepe is a hate symbol, meaning that you really blew it out of proportion. Now, Call of Duty decided to take it out, the rip to the okay gesture, which has been gaining traction on the Modern Warfare Reddit boards because the community over there is like, this is really fucking dumb. In fact, if you read some of the comments, for Christ's sake, this is going too far. Yeah, it is going too far. It's dumb. So this is somehow hate speech, but I can play against 12-year-olds with the N-word as a gamer tag. Cool. Yeah, can we just remind the audience, Modern Warfare is the same franchise. I still have the disc sitting over here on my desk right now. This disc is a reminder of how fucked up humanity can be in a 16-player video game lobby. That's the reality of it. I actually do keep it on my desk. It's a great coaster, but it's a good reminder, okay, of what it does. It's a good reminder of what Call of Duty's history kind of is. This is the same franchise that has a multiplayer component that was quite possibly one of the most toxic components out there. And wait a minute, before I'm out, isn't this the same fucking game that had a terrorist attack in Piccadilly Circus in full view of the gaming public, and somehow this is bad? Isn't this the same franchise that had a terrorist attack at Moscow International Airport, and this is bad? Yeah, okay, buddy, sure thing. You know what it is? It's just like a 4chan trolling campaign. Like 4chan like people got in and they pretended to sound like fucking Karens. I guess that's a slur nowadays. They sounded like Karens over the internet and they complained to Activision like, can you please remove the okay hand? It brings me thoughts of white supremacy. And Activision was just like, fuck, we gotta bend knees, homie. Like, these guys just outright did it for no reason. They literally, I feel, got fucking trolled into doing this, if I want to be honest with you. Now, I love how you go to, like, mainstream websites like, okay, hand gesture is now listed as a symbol of hate, and they start referencing the ADL, which is the Anti-Defamation League. And the Anti-Defamation League, still to this day, has general hate symbols as fucking Pepe the Frog, okay? Pepe the Frog is a cartoon character that has become a popular internet meme, often referred to as sad frog meme. Now I guess it's just I just see it on Twitch chats, man. By people unfamiliar with the name of the character. The character first appeared in Cartoon Boys Club, and that appears the character also used its catchphrase, "Feels good, man." Well, it's pretty sad Pepe hours because Pepe has turned into a hate symbol, a bigoted hate symbol. It's so bad that the ADL started a campaign known as #SavePepe. May I remind the audience, once you start a campaign called #SavePepe, you've already lost the plot, okay? You're going up against people that considered what you just did a fucking win. So congratulations for giving them the win. Now, this wouldn't be a video without sort of throwing Call of Duty onto its fucking ass, and Call of Duty does deserve its ban, okay? It does deserve a little bit of backlash. Now, they've taken the time to remove the OK hand symbol, which ultimately, let's be real, okay? This is the dumbest thing that they've done. This is like the most pointless virtue signaling nonsense they went for. What they haven't really necessarily covered too much is how many people are actually getting banned off of their game for no real reason. Now, luckily, Activision is like getting rid of some of these. Like they're going back, looking at all their ban list and trying to reverse them. But so far, we're talking about thousands, tens of thousands of people who have been banned for the dumbest reasons on this game. In fact, if you go around over here, you can see that some people in their Discord communities actually said that it was literally the system auto-banning people for having things like Cheat Engine or GTA modding software or emulators. I mean, could you imagine wanting to play some Chrono Trigger, and because of that, you ended up losing access to your fucking Call of Duty account because Activision's dogshit anti-cheat decided to trigger you for it? Yeah, imagine getting locked out of a fucking $70 purchase, okay, literally just because you had an emulator on your system. Again, that's just a theory, but their anti-cheat system to me has always I've always seen this anti-cheat system brought up for months and months on end, and people are just getting banned left and right. So it leads me to believe that there's obviously something a little dodgy happening behind it. And I'm glad Activision is taking a look into it. Shit, even if you go to their support forums 24 minutes ago, how not to get banned, legit question. Why was I banned for 6 days? I got banned for no reason for just playing Search and Destroy. Perma-banned for no reason. Why was I banned? This is happening like on an hourly basis. People just get thrown out of the game. Again, I don't know why, it just happens. Now, to tie everything in here together, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think toxicity in video games is pretty bad, all right, for sure. But usually in my experience, I found that people that are actually harassing individuals and people that are really toxic in video games really don't have anything going on in their life. Like, if you actually met some of these people, you'd probably laugh your ass off in real life. It's why when somebody calls me, like, a smelly loser Pajit over the internet, and they sound like this, like a fucking Melvin, then I kind of like laugh my ass off a little bit, you know what I mean? Like I have to laugh at them back just because it sounds really repulsive and sad to me. But I've played with people who have genuinely turned off voice features because they just can't handle it. It's just fucking too toxic, and I understand. Now, there's definitely a difference between banning shit like swastikas, where there's definitely, you know, a level of history attached to it. But with signs like this or Pepe the Frog, these signs have literally been hijacked by like image board culture, and they know that they've hijacked it. And so they run these like Karen-esque trolling like campaigns against a lot of these services, and they eventually make the mainstream public believe that this shit is genuinely harmful and racially charged when it fucking isn't at the end of the day. And most of us know this. The problem is a lot of the losers on the internet who just literally have been on here for like 5 minutes start believing this shit. And the more you push the narrative, the more it entrenches and it cements itself. You're literally losing to a fucking trolling operation on the internet. Congratulations. Now, Call of Duty is one of those games where I feel like they have a lot of issues to rectify, specifically the banning issue that I've shown you, but not just that. They've got to fix up their gameplay a little bit, make it less bloated. Getting rid of hand gestures is the biggest waste of time that this company is focused on, but there's a million other things that they could be doing in good fun. But that being said, though, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.